Cheers.
How many pictures are on Yelp? Pull up all these pictures and you're like, oh, that's the dessert you're eating? All right, Michelle. That's the candle? Okay, that's the same candle. I know where you're at.
45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes to an hour. Wait, can you run that long? No offense.
That's how I got married, dog. You know, first date, bro.
Was that what you did?
Yeah, my first date with her.
I look at.
I think a guy's more comfortable being alone than a girl, but I mean that's a whole nother
You think so?
I think.
First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for listening. Welcome to the Men Don't Know podcast. I'm the man of many friends, your host and creator, Chris Boone. And here on the podcast, we talk with a bunch of guys and we ask a bunch of women questions over wine and cocktails. Whether you're listening to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or you downloaded that Men Don't Know podcast app, I can't thank y'all enough. As always, merch store is open, so hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1, shoot me an email, Chris at mendontknow.com, or hop on the mendontknow.com website and shoot me a message. Corey, my guy, how we living?
We're doing good.
Are we doing good?
How we doing?
Man, I'm doing amazing, okay. Man. Thank you for asking. All right, question of the day as always. Let me ask you this. Nowadays, you think women want... and we're referring to men, a house cat or an alley cat. And what I mean by that is, you think women want like their men, like they like their furniture in the house? Or do you feel like their woman wants a man that's still out and about?
You know, you got two types.
100%.
Two types.
100%. And of course, it's going to be a spectrum, but yeah. I'm just saying nowadays, is the bar set to, he goes to work and comes home?
I think that's what you kind of would want at the end of the day, but not all the time. And that always goes back to what we talk about, like having friends to go out other than your significant other. Because if you're always home, you're probably going to drive each other crazy.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I don't think I want a house cat. I just don't think any couple should want a house cat. Do you want them to come home at the end of the day? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, you want to have time to miss them enough. And you can't miss them if they're always at home.
I mean, a house cat, they'll come home, but you don't know
where
they're
at. The house cat is always at
sorry.
home.
Yeah.
The alley cat.
The alley cat. You don't know where they've been, though. That's the thing.
You got to have trust, faith. You know what I'm saying? Trust, faith. You
go
have
out,
to have the
have
principle.
a good time, but I don't think guys especially can just go out and not track where their whereabouts are throughout the day.
Well, I'm not saying they're not going to track where their whereabouts are, but definitely I don't.
But by alley cat, you're saying do whatever you want.
No, I'm not saying do whatever you want. I'm just saying a cat that's in the street
goes out every once in a while,
or more than that. Maybe 2 to 3 times a week.
Maybe twice. What is quote unquote in the streets?
In the street, twice a week with his guys. Maybe it's a softball Thursday and a Sunday football.
You're saying in the street, like.
That's what I mean. They're not at home, so they're in the streets. That's what I mean.
Clubs.
Oh, see, you stretching it. You stretching it. All right. Let's see if M is free. Let me go this way, that way, and this way, and that way, and here we go.
Hello.
M, what up? It's Chris. How's it going?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. I'm here with Coy.
Okay.
Coy, say what's up to M.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Coy, how's it going?
Good.
All right, question of the day. We want to know, nowadays, do women prefer an alley cat or a house cat? But what I mean about that is, are women preferring their men to go to work and come home, or do women want a man that socializes, has an outside experience, has an outside, he's necessarily not just at home from work. He goes out and...
It depends on what out means. Like, if you go into the bar or if you like...
Okay, let me explain something to you. Do you think your man really comes home right after work? He has to decompress somewhere before he comes home.
Probably. I mean, I guess. I don't know.
No. It's not. I guess. I'm letting you know. Your man decompresses somewhere, whether it's the gym, the bar, the hitting range, the golf range,
driving range,
the driving range. You know, your man is not coming straight home. Okay.
I'm pretty sure mine does.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Okay,
don't get him in
now
trouble
I'll
now.
say this. He does go to the gym most of the time. So I guess that's true. But I guess it depends. Like, no, I don't want to be with a dude who's getting off work and going to the bar. If, like, on the weekends, going out to the club and the bar, like, that's.
I know. I'm not saying that, but maybe on Saturdays.
You're saying if he had, like,
he's an alley cat. He's outside.
Okay, for sure. Okay, so I've been in both. My last relationship, my ex never left the house.
Oh, okay.
Like,
see, that's a house cat.
And I hated it.
Okay, see,
because
that's what I'm talking about.
Like, I like to go out and do things. Like, I don't want to sit at home all day. I want to go do things, and I want to do things together.
Yeah.
It's okay to have separate things, too, of course. But, no, I want somebody who wants to go out and do things.
Okay. For a second there, it sounded like you wanted that you wanted to water a plant.
No, my boyfriend now cannot sit still. Man, I can't get him to sit down and watch a movie.
It's good. It's good. You want to know why? I thought I heard a sound outside. Let me go check this out. Exactly.
He likes to be doing things. So, I mean, it doesn't bother me. He's outside. Like, I wouldn't be cool if it were like, oh, he has to go out with the boys every weekend and be at the bar and that type of thing. No, not cool with it. But, like, if he wants to go to the gym and, like, be out and, like, be working in the garage and be outside if the sun's out, like, that's all fine and dandy.
Yeah, what if I'm going to go for, can he go for the run, go for a run, go shooting with his boys? I'm going to go hunting for 2 days with the fellas in the cold.
He does that.
I'm asking, but you sound like
that's a wide list right there, Chris.
Okay, that's fine.
All of those things are fine. I'm saying if he's a regular at the bar down the street, no.
I'm saying an alley cat. I'm cool with it. He's doing all those things.
My boyfriend disappears for 2 weeks in the mountains, and I think it's fine.
Exactly.
Why can't I disappear at the bar for
Hey, Coy.
You know it's different, Coy. Don't even try with me, man.
Coy, but
we're both hunting. I'm just kidding.
Different type of hunting, my friend.
Okay.
When the hunter becomes the hunted.
Yeah, pretty much. We won't even get into that. But what I am saying is that's the thing. Do I always ask women, like, do you want a homebody or do you want a guy do you want an alley cat or a house cat?
Oh, an alley cat. I don't want somebody who's home all the time. I don't want to be home all the time.
I just feel like that's crazy. Like I always ask people, like, when do you get time to miss the other one? Like, if y'all are house cats, when do you guys get time to miss each other?
You have to find somebody that matches you, though. Like, some people don't need that. Some people are truly just clingy and want to be with their person, and that's all that they need and want, and that's cool. Like, if that's your thing and that's your partner's thing, then beautiful. But for me, there's no way. Like I said, I had that, and I hated every second of it. Like, I was miserable. Yeah. I was the one that needed to go decompress after work because I didn't want to come home because of to him being there all the time. I'm like, you're freaking here all the time. Go do something. Anything.
Damn. Damn, at that point, she was like, go
to the bar.
God
like, at that point, go to the bar. I don't care.
Yeah. Prepaid for some drinks for you at the bar. A couple shots waiting for you.
Go to the strip club, for God's sake. I don't care. Just get out of the house.
Was that how he was, though, before he met you?
I think it got worse when we got together.
Yeah.
And then he wanted that too. Like he didn't like that. Like I wanted to be out and about and I wanted to do things. And then it became a problem because I'm like, well, I'm going to go do this and I would love it if you came with me, but either way, I'm going to do it. And then he never wanted to. So I would just go do shit and it would make him mad.
Can't do that. Can't do that.
And I'm the type that's like, oh, you're going to the grocery store. Can I go? Because I just want to go do something. Like, I don't want to sit on the couch.
Big sale.
Yeah,
we need ice.
What ice machine right here? What are you talking about? But no, I always ask this question because it's getting hot outside, and people have been locked in the house for the last, couple years, and I always wonder if women really want the house cat as much as it kind of sounds like they think they do. I feel like when they get into that situation, they're like, you need to leave.
Yeah. I think people don't understand how much personal time and space means, especially once you live with somebody, because you don't have it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to find time for it. You have to be with somebody who's okay with finding time for it. Or it's I think we all got a taste of it, right? How many relationships do you think ended during COVID because we were locked down with each other?
I mean, how many people are still in relationships because of COVID? No,
that's true.
You know what I'm saying? And now rent's so fucking high. They're in a situation because they can't afford to get out of the relationship.
That's the worst thing I could think of.
I mean,
I just go live in my car. There's no way. If I hated life that much and I was not happy, I'd be gone. I'd go figure it out. Me and 45 would be out.
I don't understand. I don't get it, but I know it's going on, and I don't know.
Do you think people are just cheating on each other now?
I don't even think that. I think people are just like, fuck, I'm stuck. This is what it is. And until I can make my situation better enough to leave, this is where I'm at, type of thing.
Yeah, that sounds like my own personal hell.
I mean, but I always tell people you got to outwork the problem. That is the only cure to that, is outworking the problem and figuring it out. Because, I don't know. I don't know. I always look and I'm like, if you can't afford it yourself, don't do it. That's always been my motto. You move out with someone, if you can't afford it yourself, don't do it. Because in a pinch, you need to,
relying on it.
Yeah, I can't rely on your half. And
I think that's been something for me since I was super young. My dad always drilled was you will never rely on a man.
Hell no.
And so for reasons like that, he's like I just never wanted me to get stuck in a situation that I had to be in, whether it was, because for financial reasons or, if somebody's abusive and you can't leave because you can't afford it, that's the worst thing. So it's that same concept of just being stuck in something. And so I think for me, that got drilled so hard when I was young that it's never been a thing. But I see my friends do it all the time.
Oh,
all the time.
Ooh. Sheesh. All right. Well, we appreciate you. I will let you
Alley
go.
Cat.
Yeah, I'll let you go. Jesus Christ. All right.
Bye,
Take
guys.
it easy. Bye. Damn. I see my friends do it all the time. I feel like, Siri, play Locked Up by Akon. Jesus Christ. All right, let's go another one real quick. Here we go. Let's turn that up. There we go. Much better.
Hello.
Miss K, how we doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm here with Coy. Coy, say what's up, Miss K.
Miss K, what's going on?
Not much. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
All right. Question for you today. Very good to ask you. You're single, right?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, let me explain something to you. No. Let me explain something to you, Coy. Because me asking her if she's single, my next question was, does anybody else think you're in a relationship with them?
No.
Okay. Hey, you never know. You never.
I get what you're saying. Like, am I seeing anybody or dating?
No, does anybody think you are their girlfriend?
Heck no. Heck no.
Okay. My next question for you then. Me and Coy want to know: do you prefer an alley cat or a house cat? And by that I mean, do you want a man to just work and come home to you, or do you want a man that goes out, has fun as well without you and with you as well, but just not a stay-at-home guy?
I think there's such a healthy balance to having both. And I don't want somebody who doesn't have a life outside of me.
Thank you.
Thank you. Not only do they need their time, I need my time, and I'm a very independent person. So I couldn't be with somebody who just wants me to come home and just be with them. Like, no, I have friends, I have family, I have girl time I want to have, I have hobbies probably that maybe he won't have, and vice versa. Like, you think I want to go golfing? No, I don't want to do that. You go golfing. You go do that.
Thank you. I mean, hey, I always say this. I think, how do I put this correctly? I don't know. Let me ask you this before I put this correctly.
Okay.
Do you trust a man with no friends?
That's what I was about to ask.
No. No, I also don't trust a man who is not close with his family.
Hey.
And
let me explain something to you. That is Coy's staple right there.
Because listen, I am not close with my mother, but I'm close with my aunt and uncle, who are basically like my parents. So I still have that family unit, and I have a brother who I'm super close with. Yeah. And so if you don't have your people in any which way, what is wrong with you? There's something, and 9 times out of 10, they're the crazy ones.
Come on, Coy.
The thing is, I used to be in the CIA. I can't.
Oh, God. Coy, this is not True Lies, okay? A lot of people haven't seen that movie, okay?
So if you meet a guy and you notice he doesn't really have any friends, that's automatically a red flag to you?
Okay. No, not like any friends whatsoever.
Yeah, like you're his...
He goes to work and comes home.
I don't want to be your person. Like, I want to be like, yes, your person in the relationship, but I cannot be all of that all the time.
You can't be his source of happiness. Is what it
No, everybody's in charge of their own freaking happiness.
Yeah, no, you can't.
And I can't. No, please have just like one or two friends, and that's even fine. I have a small circle of friends, but like, if you don't have anybody, who are you talking to?
You.
Who are you getting advice from?
100% for you.
Yourself? That's probably not good.
The internet.
That's even worse.
I mean, that's why I always ask, some women think, oh, I want a house cat. I want a house cat 24/7. And I'm like, you say that? But
they say that, but then when you're in it, like, at least for me, when I was in my long-term relationship, towards the end, like, he didn't want to go out and do anything with anybody, not even his friends. Yeah. And I was just like, I need to get away from you. I need a break. I want to go out with my girlfriends. You go have drinks with the guys. Like, just go have your fun. Go get advice. Talk about what's going on in life. Be around your people. And then also, I think it also makes you appreciate your partner in a different way also.
Yeah, no, 100%.
But when he wanted to stay home, was he telling you not to go out too?
Yes, there were times where he would get upset if I did, and that is why we weren't together anymore. One of the reasons. But yeah, no, I think in a relationship, it's super healthy to have not a whole life outside of each other, but to have your hobbies and your friends. And I mean, my sister, who I'm not hating on how she does her life, but she wanted her fiance to be her best friend. Oh. And she doesn't have a lot of friends. And it was like, if he was not with her, she's texting him 24/7. And I'm just like,
isn't that draining? Like, what do you have to possibly be texting about all day to him?
And you come home and
then
you don't talk
and then
about
you
in bed
live together
before going to sleep.
Like,
so
I
we gonna
love,
do this? I guess that's the only question.
Yeah, no, and I love it. Like when I get when I am with somebody, at the end of the day, if like we go out to dinner or he comes over and I make him dinner, I want to hear about your day. I don't want to be texting and then be staring at you at dinner and us be on our phones.
Yeah, that shit is fucking.
Hey, I'm washing the dishes downstairs.
Nah, bro,
You don't need to tell me that.
Nah, that may be the highlight, though, Coy. That may be the
It
highlight.
shouldn't be.
I mean,
No, that should not be. You want to go out still and have fun with your girls or your guys and then come back and be like, babe, guess what so-and-so did?
I ain't even gonna lie. I want to pick when I do get a girl. I want to pick her up from wine night or wine or brunch from with the girl.
Pick me up from bottomless mimosas where I'm like
hammered.
We're laughing. And
I want to pick her up hammered. You know how they have that meme on Instagram where she's singing loud in the back seat, like going crazy.
And hey, it goes
And you just
both
gotta put
ways.
up
Like,
100%.
like, and then okay, so then like yeah, like I would love to be like get a call. Hey, we're too drunk after golfing.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yeah, of course.
By the way, Steve set the golf cart on fire. So, yeah,
That idiot.
By the way, they're kicking us out of Trump right now. We gotta go.
yeah, exactly. See, that's always a story.
Some good fun.
Yeah, and not even that. I feel like those couples are the couples like, damn, she's over with her homegirls like, damn, he just won't leave me alone. He can't keep his hands off me. And the other girls are like, damn, I wish my husband was like that.
And it's but it's yes, because it's also like as a girl when I'm out, if I am talking or dating somebody or with somebody, and if I'm out and like I don't hear from you at all, that would kind of like not upset me, but I'd be like, oh hey, like you didn't even want to like check in, make sure I'm having a good time. Like there's boundaries to us going out and having our fun separately.
100%. 100%.
But then at the same time, like do I want a movie night every once in a while and not to go out? 100%.
Absolutely.
Do I want to go out and have drinks, you and me, without our friends? 100%. Do I want to go do something fun with all of our friends? Yes. But also, give me my girl time, go away.
Yeah. You don't want him always saying, we have to save money.
Yeah.
We can't go out. We'll just cook at home. I'll make you dinner.
Well, I mean, I cook like 5 days out of the week anyways.
And I guarantee you'd be happy to go out one of those days of the week.
Yeah, so I have a rule in my house with my children. I'm like, I will cook Monday through Friday, but on the weekends I'm not cooking.
Okay, that's
like
fair.
It's my time also. I want to relax. I'm not spending it cleaning my kitchen.
I like it. All right, Kat, I appreciate you to the moon and back. Check the mailbox.
I actually just did. I was going to say I'm going to go put on a nice, cute hoodie I got and be lounging in that all night.
All right. Well, I appreciate you to the moon and back. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Have a good night.
All right, yeah, great.
Bye.
Bye. See? All right, let's get the last. I can't say domesticated animal on here because that would be. I mean.
Hey.
Hey, what are we up to?
I just got off work.
Ooh, awesome. I like to hear. I'm here with Coy. Coy, say what's up, Nina.
Hey, what's up, Nina?
Hey, Coy.
Same old shit, huh, Coy? Same old shit.
Hater.
Anyways, question of the day. Actually, this is a good question for you. Do you prefer the alley cat or the house cat? And what I mean by that, do you like that your boyfriend, do you want your boyfriend home all the time, work and home with you all the time? Or do you prefer him to go out and do other things and for y'all to do things?
I prefer him to go out and do things and we do things together. I don't think he should be home all the time.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The reason why I say this is because I feel like a lot of women like, oh no, I want my man to, I feel like the bar is like, I want my man to work and come home. And I'm like, damn, what the fuck y'all talking about then? If this motherfucker has to keep working and coming home, I guarantee you he's stopping at the bar for a beer before he has to grab the milk that you asked him to grab before he came home.
Yeah, and like no one should want anyone to live like that. I mean, I do know that there's some people who just love being at home, but I also know those people still go out. They have friends. They might not, be going out every weekend, but they're also not always staying home. That's not something that anyone should wish for. There's always a healthy balance, but some, I'll say people as in general, might feel like that because they might have been cheated on and they feel like, well, if he's not in these streets, then, if she or he's not in these streets, then, they can't cause any trouble. And that's not true. There's always ways to cause trouble without, being in the street.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, this is my thing. I've always wanted to know where the bar is set because of the fact that a lot of women, I want my man to this and I want my man to be at home. And I'm like, yeah, but at what point for me is like, do you not know anything about the man you are with?
Right.
Like, this guy can't, how was work? Like, that's a dead ass question for me. Like, I don't, like, if you coming home, I do not want to, I want to, how was your day? Way different than how was work. Because if you're doing the same thing, no offense, if you've been doing the same thing for the last 8 years, the last thing you want me to ask you is how was work. Unless there's a story behind it that Marge was doing coke at the copy machine, and accidentally hit Xerox while she was snoring. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they caught her, and she left the paper there, and HR came up and I'm like, ha, and caught. If there's a story like that, yeah, absolutely, But other than that, like, I feel like when you have a house cat, those are the couples you see at restaurants on the phone while they're at dinner together.
Yes.
Because nothing to fucking talk about. Hey, do you trust a man without friends?
No, don't do that. I've had one without friends.
I think that's the question we're going to start to ask, Coy. I think that's the question we need to poll. Do you trust a man without friends?
Yeah, no. You really want your significant other or just even your home, like you want them to have friends. It is very healthy for everyone to have friendships. There's nothing wrong with that. Just like people just feel like you get together, you have children, and then you just go off and die. And that's not the case. You just got together and you have children. So now, you're a family and you do family things together. You do things together, and then you're supposed to do things on your own. That's the only way to really have a really good, healthy, solid relationship. Any therapist would tell anybody that, is that it is okay. Like, you came in here, you were an individual, then you got together, you're still an individual, but now, you're with someone, till death do you part or whatnot. And then you guys had children, but you still need to do your own things together, things as a family.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
It's 100%. Exciting and it's needed. So when everyone's like, I love this. Oh, I can't go. He won't let me. He won't. And I'm just well, first of all, you're not 10. That's ridiculous. And what do you mean?
The wife.
Yeah. Plus, having friends brings value to you too, because think about it, if they're your good friends, that means they see something in you, and especially if she
look, Coy spit.
If she
look at these spin gems.
And if she sees the friends are good friends, then they're not going to be with you unless you're not a good guy either.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Right. And then, you know what? You're always going to have a friend that is, a little bit off. He might be the one where you're like, oh, you're going out with Jimmy, you let me know if you need a ride, or you know what I'm saying? And that's okay. Because at the end of the day, we're supposed to trust our significant others.
100%.
And whether, no one can control what other people do. Nope. You have all the control about you. Like, you control what you want to do. So there's no Bobby made me do it. Like, how the fuck did Bobby make you do anything? You know what I'm saying? It's just stuff like that. You're your own person.
If Bobby truly made you do it, then Bobby's not a real friend,
Right. Bobby would already know, like, ooh, no, that, and I just feel like good friends aren't going to put you in situations that are going to harm you, harm them, or harm your friendship or your relationship. They're just not going to do that. They know who they can do it with, which is like, they'll be like, oh, I'm going to go out with so-and-so who might be single, so they can get into, single situations and whatnot. I feel like that even for women, we know who we're going to hang out with. And, we have our couple friends, we have our single friends, we have our married friends.
Y'all have your homegirls that are thought to Miss Prime. Yeah.
I mean, if you got that one that's a little off, like you said, if they've been your friend for a long time, they're a good friend. It's just,
they're just,
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's got a different personality. You don't want your friends to be all the same.
No, I don't.
Right.
If you don't have a friend that just can never find the right relationship, I'm going to question your friends. Everybody has to have that one friend that, God rest their soul. Like, do they? If you don't have that friend where you're just gonna like, damn, they always pick the wrong person. I got a question.
Like they always pick the wrong person, but they're just the greatest person.
That doesn't mean
like,
you're a bad person. It's just
not a bad person.
Right.
They just have their picker is off.
Right. No, most definitely. Yeah, but
damn,
I have
crazy.
all types of friends.
100%.
Yeah.
I like that.
Everyone should have. Like I have different, as you thought. Like I have different groups of friends,
100%.
and there are friends I cannot intertwine.
Exactly. Very
it just doesn't work.
Sometimes you got that friend where you say, I love you, right? Start off by saying, I love you.
Yeah, that friend that you have to explain to everybody before they come.
Yeah, I definitely have. Yeah. It comes with a document, and then people are like, well, why are you friends? It's just, because we are,
Are. Let me explain.
Stick around long enough, you'll find out.
Exactly. Let me explain something to you. Everybody needs someone they can call to help drag the body. That's
right.
What it is. All right, Nina. I agree. Appreciate you to moon back. Am I seeing you this weekend?
You are.
All right, cool. All right.
See ya. You guys have a good night. All right. Bye.
Can you help me with this body? Yeah, I'll buy you a beer after. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Do you need me to bring a car?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Let's go.
Yeah, no. I got the I've shoveled the truck with the truck. Wait, what is it already doing in the truck? Oh, you never know.
Get that hoof. The hoof.
Oh man, I knew. See, this is the thing. Every woman out there, I need my man at home. Yada yada. You don't. You want your man well-rounded. You want your man to have, like you said, like you heard all these women say. And that's another conversation. I'm gonna bring up a whole bunch of women about their man having friends, and if they didn't, would that be a sign?
Yeah, I don't think it's healthy to be home all the time with your sig other.
It's no offense. A home is a box, right? A home is supposed to be a place you lay your head.
Yeah.
Right, and and nothing in the home it shouldn't have so much value that you can't live without, type of thing.
Yeah. I love when couples are best friends too. At the end of the day, it's them till the end.
100%.
Right? They're ride or die, but they got to have others too.
But they have friends. Like if you look at every great couple, they have friends. Yeah. It's like, damn, I just want like I'd wring his neck. And I'm like, no, you wouldn't. You just like that, he keeps you on your toes. Not in a bad way. It's like he's the guy that, he'll put you, it'll be three guys standing on each other's shoulders to change a light bulb that they could barely reach. And it's like, this is going to end bad type of thing.
Let me get this on video.
Type of thing. But to say that, like I said, nobody wants a house cat. It sounds good on paper. Everything looks good on paper until that motherfucker's there all the time. It's like, damn, you didn't want to go out on a run or anything. Damn,
you know, go get your nails done. I'm gonna come too.
Oh god. Oh brother. First of all, I want to thank everybody for listening. Whether you listen to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or you downloaded that Men Don't Know podcast app, I can't thank y'all enough. Merch store is open as always, but hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, chris@mendontknow.com, or hop on the mendontknow.com website and shoot me a message. Koi, my God, we are out.
How many pictures are on Yelp? Pull up all these pictures and you're like, oh, that's the dessert you're eating? All right, Michelle. That's the candle? Okay, that's the same candle. I know where that.
45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes to an hour. Wait, can you run that long? No offense.
That's how I got married, dog. You know, my first date, bro.
Was that what you did?
Yeah, my first date with her.
I think a guy's more comfortable being alone than a girl, but I mean, that's a whole nother
You think so?